Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig and I have a fantastic collection of die cuts from our friends at Find It Trading. These are wonderful little punch-out die cuts. They're very inexpensive. You get one sheet in each pack, but so many card focals. And in fact, this is our giveaway card for this episode. Look at the tiny little bluebirds and the pink flowers. Can't wait to give this one away to one of our lucky viewers to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, let's take a look at each one of these. So this one is the pink blossoms, and it has the most adorable little bluebirds on it. This was on our giveaway card. I'm going to show you all the cards in a moment, but I just wanted to give you a really nice little close-up of all these. This one is antique flowers on the black background. Absolutely stunning. I have a great card to show you on that one. And then this one is wild roses. Beautiful. As I said, these just punch right out. And then this one's pink flowers, but it's a mix of roses and another kind of flower. And then butterflies. And then this one finally is dogwood, the pink dogwood. I have a pink dogwood tree in my yard and I just love it. All right, let's go back to this first one and we'll just take a look at these pink blossoms and the card that I did. This is a little 5x5 card. Okay, and as I said, this is our giveaway card for this episode, and how this works is we are trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So we ask that you just we ask that you hop on over to YouTube and then like, comment, and be a subscriber to our channel. Leave a comment for this particular video, and then in about a week we'll come back and we will say to one lucky viewer's comment, we will reply to them using their YouTube username. So you do have to know what your username name is. And it's also a good idea to hit the notification bell so you know when we're trying to contact you. And we'll say congratulations, and we'll give you information on how to collect your card by emailing our friend Debbie. And we'll send it to you. It's some happy mail. So this is just a little 5x5 card, and then I scored it right here on that center mark at the 2.5 inch. Okay, and then just folded that back just like this. Very, very simple. And then for the background paper, you guys, I love, love, love gingham, especially pink gingham. And this is gingham #2 paper pack. It has the sweetest little double-sided paper. So one side is a small print and the other side is a large print of gingham. It's so versatile. And then I covered the inside back right here with the small print. And then each panel I covered, there's 2 separate panels here that are 2.5 inches wide with the large print. So when you shed it, it looks a little different. All right, and then added on each side some fancy white, fancy border dazzle stickers. And they're just really a beautiful touch. We sell these by the sheet. Look at that. They're just this little lacy touch that you can put on your cards. Put those on the outside edges so when this closes, you get this nice edge. And then of course we've got a sweet little doily. You've got to have a white paper doily with this because it's just too cute. And I inked the edges of that with a little hot pink ink. You can see right around the edge. I just put it on a little craft mat and then just a little bit. And I just used like a favorite applicator tool to do that. And then punched out one of these great little circles. I knew going into this that I was going to use one of the circle shapes. Punched that out and then also inked the edges of that with the same pink. And then I foam taped that to the doily. And then I actually put foam tape right under the doily just on this side of the card. So it's just sort of sitting there. And then I had fun. I got to decorate using these tiny little aqua flowers. Just glued those right on there with a little liquid glue. And then you guys, I used We're Together Dazzle stickers in this gold. They come in a whole color collection. And I used this gold one right here. Okay, just Hello Friend, which I think is so sweet and versatile. And then we have these new dazzle stickers that are so fun. These are little bluebird dazzles. And I just added one right there and right there. Tied a little gingham ribbon bow in that same sort of teal color. And then on the inside here, I used a circle die using our 12 circle and scallops cutting dies. Inked the edges of that And then I glued it so that it wouldn't show, so that when it was right there. So I kind of did this, and then I just kind of scooted it in there. And then added the other Thinking of You from that same collection of Dazzle stickers, and another little bird. This was a really fun and easy card to put together, and yes, this is our giveaway card, so it would be great if you participated in that. And the instructions for how to participate are also written at the end of the video, so you could just pause that to read. All right, see what else I've got to show you. These birds are so cute. All right, this next one, you guys, uses antique flowers with the black background. And this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. And the papers I used for this are new. These are floral luxury in both the patterned cardstock and the solid. And then I also use this right here, You Are My Hero. This is from the Coordinating Die Cuts. So from this paper pack, I used one of the darker black colors with a little bit of print on it right here as my background. Once I covered it with the sort of burgundy red, and then I did a lot of inking on these papers. I used charcoal with an ink applicator tool around the edges. And then this paper right here from this collection, and oh, actually, that's completely wrong. I forgot. I used one of these cutouts, one of these toppers, because it has sort of a white center to it. And then I did use this pink paper, just cut down a strip that was about 1 inch wide, and then just put little dovetail notches in each end so that it would stick out from the top and the bottom. And then I just punched out this this square right there, matted it with some teal cardstock from the pack, foam taped that right there. Then I, for some reason, love to add the Dazzle stickers. These are black thin line Dazzle stickers, super versatile. I love these. Once again, I use the scallop. That's just my go-to. I love a scalloped edge. Scalloped edges are really, really popular right now too. So I just attach it to one side, and then I just use my little tiny scissors, and I just trim it even with the other side. Once the card is completely built, that's just how I do it. Then I took some of this 1/8 inch ribbon in a burgundy color and tied a little bow and glued it right there. And then of course this is foam taped. Then this little thanks. So I was sort of like, thanks, you're my hero. What a cute little thank you idea. And then it's got, this is from black tiny Words and Phrases Dazzle stickers. All right, super cute, fun to make, and easy. That focal is just easy to do. All right, let's take a look at another one. So I wanted to use 2 of these together and kind of mix them and see what I could come up with. So this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. It's actually 2 cards put together. Okay, so you're opening it up just like that. And then there is a little pocket right here with some little cutouts in there. Here's one of those little squares, and it just folds like this. So I'm just going to walk you through this. So the first card is a 5 by 6.5 inch card that I inked all the edges of the cards using cocoa bean ink. And then I used Romantic Floral's 12 by 12 pattern cardstock, which is one of my favorites. It's just gorgeous. And so for the card, after I inked everything, well actually before I inked everything, I went ahead and I cut off 1 inch from the card front side only, okay? And then went ahead and inked all the edges, went all the way around, and then I covered the front with some paper here. Here's another panel. This beautiful burgundy tapestry is another panel. Then this card right here is another card, and I just took one of the same 5 by 6.5 inch cards and I cut it down. So I took 1 inch off of 2 sides. So this one measures 4 inches instead of 5, and this measures 5.5 inches instead of 6.5 inches. So that way it left a little border all the way around it, okay? So what I did with that was I inked the edges with the brown again, put that tapestry fabric here, And then on the inside, I covered both inside and then the inside front. Okay, and then I got to play with all these little punch outs. So let's take a look at this first one. Whoops, gotta flip it around. So this first one, I took from the Wild Roses, and I used this one right here, but it's just turned like this. And I used the coordinating solid cardstock to matte with that. So ink the edges brown, and matting with it really, I think, changes up the look of it. And then foam taped that to the card front, all right? And then here, this is a cutout from the patterned pack. And then tied a little bow, okay, of the gold and silver bows. I love that shiny gold. And then added some gold pearl butterfly stickers here, and even one right there. So at that point, I went ahead and I glued this to the back of the first larger card so that it had a nice border all the way around it. It's really centered on this card. All right, so then when you open it up, first thing when you open it up, you see this. So I took one of the cutouts from the patterned paper pack and I inked the edges and I glued it just on 3 sides, this side and the bottom, so that I could take some of the cutout tags and just tuck those right in there. And those are great for writing little notes on. Added some more butterflies. And then on this side, I used this little rose. This one I just inked the edges and foam taped it. Kept it really simple, added some of those butterflies. Okay, now this one, I switched it up a little bit and I took this one right here and I punched that out and I took my little scissors and I cut the image out. And this image was really easy to cut out, okay, because there's not a lot of other stuff around it, like little foliage and things. It was pretty easy just to go around all of those edges. And then I just glued it right there. See how it's extending off the card edge a little bit? And then put some butterflies around it. And then this one, here's another cutout. Went ahead and glued that on there. And then this one is from the roses, right? Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. And I cut this one out and then glued that one right there and added some more butterflies. So this one was a really fun one to do. Just it's got a lot of things happening in it. I think that would be really fun for the person receiving it to open up all those things. All right, so this last one, you guys, this is magnolias, the pink magnolias. And for this one, I wanted to do something with a center step card. So I'm going to put the rest of this together with you. So the center step die cut cards come just like this in a package. They're already die cut, they're already folded. You just pull them out, they look just like this. And then there's also a pattern on the back of this page right here so that you can cut the pattern out and then you can do everything. But I actually just used strips here, and then I just cut a square out and added it there. And I inked the edges with Prussian blue ink. I added Sending Smiles. Okay, they come in this little package. Sending Smiles, Dazzle stickers in gold. And then I was ready. So I took, to do that with, I added Meadow Bloom's 6x6 pattern cardstock. So covered everything, inked everything. And then I used some circle dies, which I think I put away. Let me look and find them. Here they are. So I took my circle dies. These are 12 circle and scallop cutting dies. And the first thing I did is I took the solid cardstock from Meadow Bloom and took a really pretty blue, and I used just one of those scallops to cut that out and matte this beautiful image right there. I did ink the edges of both shapes with Prussian blue. And then these little flowers are from the Sending Smiles. They have all these little flowers on there too. All right, and then tied a little bow using just this natural color of jute twine. There's all kinds of colors. I just use this sort of natural brown color, tan really. All right, and then I took my cutting dies again, and I found a little circle that was just smaller than this piece. And I folded a piece of cardstock in half and then had my cutting die just go off the side of it, so it created a little card. All right, and this is going to go right on top of this, and then we can put this right on here, and then it'll open. All right, so let's try this out. The first thing we're going to do is I put foam tape on here. There's the inside of our card. I'm going to attach that right there. And then this one, I already have some foam tape on. And I like the foam tape because it's giving so much dimension. And this is our giant wheel of foam tape, 150 feet or 50 yards of foam tape for about 20 bucks. And Debbie and I both use this constantly. Just one of our go-to tools. All right, and I'm just going to center this. I'm going to put this actually just like this, so that when you open this up, oops, I want to put it up higher. Sorry about that. You want to put it up a little bit lower. There we go. So that when you open it up, okay, you have room to open it. So there you go. That's how that works. And you just pop it open like that. So it's sort of a card within a card. All right. So lots to show you today, you guys, with all of these fantastic die cuts. Would really encourage you to check out the Money Saver. It's right over there on the right-hand side. I think you can see you can use a lot on one card, or you can just use one and have fun with it, do different things with different shapes. I had a great time using these. So the Money Saver is right there on the right-hand side. All the items are listed down below the video on our Paper Wishes webisode page. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel, then look below the video in the description box and you'll see a link that will take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. And while you're there on YouTube, it would be great if you would subscribe to our channel. We're a small company, and subscribing, liking, and commenting, it really helps push our videos out, which helps our channel to grow, which helps our company. Thanks for joining me today, you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.